I'm a Marine. I served active duty service from 2003 to 2007. I was in the Battle of Fallujah, and we saw a lot of stuff, and a lot of my guys came back and struggled, had a very hard time. I came back, I struggled quite a bit, I had a hard time, but the real reason is one of my best friends from the Marine Corps committed suicide, and I thought there's got to be a way to kind of decrease these numbers. Where it all starts, though, is the not having anybody to relate to. And there are lots of social media platforms and digital communities out there, but none that focus on veterans kind of meeting in real life organically.
Definitely a lot of products out there that, track your health metrics and do similar things to what we're trying to do, but focusing in on a specific niche and people who don't really have a place to connect that they want to use to connect through. That's really where we come in. That's where our hole is in the market that we're filling.
I'm an electrical engineer for the product development team, and we're working on making a wearable dog tag. And right now we're looking at designs that will measure heart rate, and we're looking at measuring heart rate variability so that we can measure stress in veterans, because we want veterans coming out of the military to have some sort of accountability when they're joining and getting connected with their groups. So our design will basically be integrated into the product so that veterans will know when they're stressed and someone can reach out to them when they're facing a stress event.
So I heard Trevor's pitch when he first came up in one of the classes, and my dad's a Navy veteran, served over 20 years in the military, and once he gave the pitch, I thought to myself, this was something my dad could use. I think, honestly, it would help him out with having some form of communication towards somebody else, like a community to basically talk to, because I'm all he talks to recently, because he moved in with me, and also, kind of having the kind of support that he needs in kind of stressful situations or kind of situations that he's uncomfortable with and unsure with how to deal with.
I got interested in this project because I'm from Afghanistan and I saw the other side of the war, and I really appreciate the veteran helping us there, and I wanted to dedicate my skills to help them in somehow, and I couldn't figure anything better than OpSiix.
There's 20 million veterans out there in the United States. And there's even, along with that, there's thousands of organizations ready to help veterans. And so we want to connect each individual veteran with that larger network. And by doing that, giving them the opportunities to successfully reintegrate back into civilian life.
Given the resources, we would be able to start spearheading our marketing efforts. We would be able to expand our web presence and further develop our dog tag wearable. That's kind of at a standstill right now, and we've been focusing mainly on the app, and that's largely due to the fact that we don't really have the funds to, fully develop a wearable device. So, there's a lot of potential for expansion, given some support.
I want the app to enable veterans to be able to look out for each other. Because we're trained we're conditioned in the military not to ask for help. And that for me was one of the hardest things for me to get past when I first got out. But we're trained to watch each other's backs. So I want to enable that training. I want vets to be able to look out for one another.